Okay, guys, here's part 2. If you're back, if you're here for the first time, damn, it's going to be a lot to talk about. So you should just go watch the first one, because I don't know if I could do a recap of all the stuff. I trauma dumped damn near in the last one. It's not even damn near, it's just what it is. So you just got to watch the last one so you can come back. If you did watch the second one, if like you're here watching the second one after seeing the first one, you're real as fuck. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I should cuss yet. I don't know what YouTube is going to say about that. That's not a good feeling. But okay. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna roll with the punches. So what did I say? Lived on couches. Blah, 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 blah. So bad relationships. We can get into that. So I dated the girl for 5 years. And then after her, I was in this phase of like, I want to start going to college. I want to like progress, right? So I did 5 years of on the street struggles. I mean, I lived in the hoods because that's what I could afford. Like I lived in California 3 times rent. I wasn't moving out of California. So I just was making like, bitch, I was doing what I had to do. And I always had to live with people because I was poor. And that's just what it fucking is. So I ended up going back to church. And I have my opinions on church. Really, I just feel like when people are really desperate, down bad in life, they go to church because you just kind of want that, like, you really are looking for love. You kind of want that acceptance, you know? So I went back to my childhood church. I hope my angles don't look bad because that'll be so embarrassing. So I actually wouldn't because I don't really care. But you guys get the message. So I started going back to my childhood church and I started dating this white guy that I was dating kind of ish when I was a kid. But he was like always older than me. And I always found it kind of weird that everybody in church was like, okay, it's cool, y'all can date. And he was way older than me. My mom was even cool with it. And I feel like it was because I was in church and he was white. So we dated. Of course, he ended up being abusive, but I be fighting back. So that just ended because I'm not going to say what I did, but I got the last lick. That ended up happening because in church, you are taught to, the guy is the head of the house, the woman is the tail. Like, I can name this shit. Like, I read the Bible front and back. I had to teach kids youth. I try to block it out. Like, sometimes verses just be coming up in my head. Like, it'd be a whole, like, but when I was with him, I thought that was the thing to do until it became a little controlling. So I brought up and I was working. That was the thing. The real tea was I was working and so was he. So it wasn't even like he was really the head. It was like we was both the head of the house. It was like everybody the head. It's like the double heads, So I don't know, on Dragon Tales, how it's the dragon with 2 heads. It was like that. So it's like you're not even the only one working. I'm working too. And then I'm working hella early in the morning. I was working at a gym hella early in the morning. Motherfucker, I had the car. He was working at Wally World. So anyways, but he was from an area where it was really ghetto. But I had to learn the hard way. Like, it don't matter. White people will be racist if they're from the ghetto or if they're from the fucking rich. So just just know which ones you're dealing with. And I was dealing with a plethora of them, so I can't say that's all of them. But this particular one was a piece of work, and his mom was very racist to me, and so was his sister. So I had to deal with a lot of stuff, but I kept saying, like, we went to church together, so it can't be that bad. Until it was that bad, because I'm like, I'm going to go to college. Like, this isn't kind of, I want to go. Once I said I wanted to go to college, he acted like I said I wanted to fuck niggas. He acted like I just was... it was the worst thing that I could possibly say. And I remember my brain chemistry, like, cause I'm so loyal too. I'm a Libra. People always ask, what are you? I'm a Libra. So I'm so loyal where I'm like, I just want to get education because this going to the gym and work here ain't working, baby. I need the dough. I got the car. Everything would come down to me having the car. Like, I didn't know my worth then, okay? Bear with me. I've been raising myself since 17, so you need to chill because I could feel the judgment through the camera and you need to chill. So I literally was just like, and then like I had a mom that was like, make it work. Like, do whatever you got to do to make it work. Like, I hate when people are like that. Like, no, period poo. Like, no, there's no period poo at all, actually. It's just like, no. And that's how she was. Like, it's fine. He goes to church. Like, it's fine. Like, so I ended up getting into it with him and had to go live with my mom, bro. I had to live with my mom. And anyone that knows, like anyone that has a mom that legitimately hates them, it's the worst. But like anytime you're down bad, she always be like, see, you come back home to where you know to come. And that's how my mom was. She was very much like, come back home. So I came back home. And when I went, I enrolled in college. And while I was there, I was going to college like 30 minutes away from me, but it was like the best college in our area. I had already been in and out of college because I had fucked up in high school because my mom did not help me when I was going to college in high school, bro. My GPA, and you're going to learn about this in my journey, it was so cooked because I was literally doing college on my own. Poor baby. I feel so bad for her. Like, even through high school, my mom would literally help do my homework because she knew I worked so hard I couldn't do school. So she would literally help me do projects. Like, it was a lot. Like, she just didn't let me be a kid, you know? So college was very, very hard. So as I'm going back, I'm not really thinking about the academic aspect of it. I'm thinking about the social. It's niggas. It's parties. It's more life. And I went to college during that 2016 era, baby. Drake was at UC Davis for 15. I seen SZA for $15 at Harlow's. I seen SZA for $15. Like, I was outside because I had just got out the relationship with him. And then by the time I went to college, I was like, no niggas. I was like I'm so like anti. Me and my friends would drive anywhere to session with anybody. It's up and it's stuck. We were outside. So I definitely felt like that's what he was scared of, but I would have never felt that if we were together because I just would have been like college and home. But because we had broken up, I was living with my mom, and my mom, she was a loser in high school, so she never was outside. So when I was outside, she was like, oh no. Curfew's at 9. So she started giving me a curfew, y'all. I'm in college. And she started giving me a curfew, staying in her house, and I'm commuting to her house. So now I got to do calculations on what time to leave the party, how to get less drunk. I ain't doing no calculations. I started making friends with bitches. People that had apartments, people had, hey, let me couch. Because couch surfing, that's not new to me. I'll couch surf. I'll bring some underwear, some drawers. I'll bring a little t-shirt. I'll bring it's up and stuck. We partying all night. We partied. My mom hated that. So then she was like, well, you need to go to prayer once a week. Prayer being at 4 a.m. I used to go to prayer growing up as a kid pretty much every day. So I'm like, Brad, like, dog. Like, so I just kind of started fucking around and not doing shit. So she started locking me out and then was like, you got to find a place to go. So I had to go live with a friend. Now I'm living with a friend, and she was okay. And then as I'm living with this friend, I'm saving to move out, and I end up moving into my own place. But it did have roommates. But I was young. I was like 21, 22. So after I move out, I have my little routine. I'm going to college. I'm working out. I'm partying, like, all is well. One day after the gym, I go to In-N-Out because that would be my protein. Sorry if I slouch, y'all. Like, I'm literally telling y'all story time. I don't know if my armpit shave is hella going on. I might have to stop and unlock the door because my family walked to the store to give me some chicken to cook dinner. I told them I was going to do this while they walked to the store, so I'm trying to get it done. So anyways, I go to In-N-Out Burger, and for some reason, we ended up going to an In-N-Out that we don't normally go to. And as we walk in, my friend sees this dude, and she's like, he's cute. But she was so shy to talk to him. As you can see, I'm very outgoing. All my friends, like, it's people that are married because of me. They don't be like, gonna give me credit, but it is people. So, like, I be trying to play matchmaker low key, especially if I could see some shit happening. I'm gonna make some shit happen. So she was like, oh, I think he's cute. And she, in college, like, she was really shy. So I was like, okay, let me ask him, for information, whatever. Turns out he didn't want her. He wanted me. And I feel like she kind of resented me, but I didn't know. So I feel like they talked, but he was straight up with her and was like, yeah, I'm more interested in your friend. And she acted like cool. She ended up getting nigga after that. So I'm like, I don't fucking know. And it wasn't no fucked up shit because we talked about it. Because I was like, girl, are you cool with this? And she was, it's fine, it's good. But they weren't really talking. It was like, she thought he was cute, I might have to go let my family in. She thought he was cute, but it wasn't like, I need him. You know what I mean? And like, I was so passive with him. Hold on, let me go let them in. Okay, so we're back. So I was so passive with him. We ended up talking to each other on Snapchat. And then I ended up asking people around me, like, do you know this guy? Because I had not heard of this guy. Like, who is this nigga? And I'm not even going to hold you. I grew up around the city. I knew a lot of people. And of course, I found people that did know him. But he was from like a city 40 minutes from us. So I'm from Sacramento, which is the capital of California. He's from like Yuba City, which is like 40 minutes up the street. And motherfuckers out there be saying, I'm from Sac. No, you're not. You're from Yuba City. So it was kind of like that thing. So him and his friend were out eating like for dinner that day. And she ends up saying she thought he was cute. He ended up saying whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he messaged me on Snapchat. Chaz, hold on. I think he messaged me on Snapchat first. How does me work? You messaged me on Snapchat first.
Oh.
Here. The speaker's on. Hold on, let me turn this
Are you
off.
talking about first met or?
I'm trying to tell him how we kind of got connected. I remember Jaira, you and Jaira talked, but it was via text or something, and you ended up telling her, "Hey, I'm not really feeling you, but I'm feeling your friend." But I don't remember if you had my number or Snap. I don't think you had my number. I don't feel like you had my
I
number.
asked your number through Snapchat though.
So you had my Snapchat. He Snapchatted me and then got my number. I feel like I remember us talking, but I didn't really like talking to him that much because he wasn't good at texting. So he would always call me, and I thought that shit was mad weird because we had just got like technology was super like iPhones. This is 2015, yeah, 15, 16. So this is when we can like instantly talk to each other, and he wasn't instantly talking to me. So I was just kind of like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Because I mean, but we dated for a little bit, and then I want to say, how many months into dating did your mom offer for me to move in?
Like 2 months from.
2 months. So I'm gonna pick up there. Pause.